Alrighty, so here we have a Crocodile matchup versus Zorro, the second strongest deck, right? So Zorro, very easy, very straightforward. You always know what's going to happen, right? Plays the one drop Nami, searches for whatever he can get, um, and then just plays a lot of drops and hits you with 5 and 6k every single time. He plays the Brook, and suddenly he has 2 attacks already on the board. That's rough. We're gonna use Gum Gum Rain, dropping the Love Mellow. Now we go 1 and clear the Nami, and play this Miss All Sunday so that we can get the Love Mellow back that we used to play the Gum Gum Rain. Yeah, he plays another 1 drop. Probably attaches 1 to Brook and 1 to Zorro, hits me with 5, hits me with 6, and plays the a 2 drop, or he just hits me 2 times with 5 if he plays the Zorro. No, he does not. He does not play anything at all, he just attaches more Dawn. So he's twice on 6 now. That's so weird. So I'm gonna use a 2k counter, and then he hits me with 7, and I just block it and get back my my Love Mellow. Okay, now we're on 6, so we're gonna hit the Brook, trying to remove him. He does not counter it, so we drop the King, and we are always halfway there already. We're basically winning already. Yeah, he drew the starter deck Luffy with the Nami and plays it right away, so we cannot counter that. We could technically counter that with and since life is so very important in this matchup, we decide to drop the 2 of them. Since we already have King on the board anyways, we are willing to take that. So we are going 6. He has to drop a card. So we're going 8, and he has to drop 2 cards, which he does. So we play this. Daifugo. Cannot use the effect because we have no more smile units. And now we chillin'. Luffy is currently a 9k and Zorro is a 6k. Like the optimal play would probably be to just he played Gordon and removed reduced the cost of my King, so I decide to Hell's Judgment that so that he has to use the Luffy to clear the King. He does that. So now he has 3 Dawn left. He uses the 3 Dawn for nothing. Absolutely nothing. In that case, he should have given it to the Zorro, tried to clear with the Zorro first, make me lose cards, and then hit with the Luffy, or just go Luffy face if I don't block it. In this situation, I can either go face with the Crocodile and use the King to remove the Nami, or I clear the Nami and play the 2 drop in order to counter whatever he's playing next that is dangerous for me. Which just so happens to be a Nico Robin, which was like a nice little hunch. So we take that because it's just way too hard. We're not going to use the bounce effect from the Deathwing because we want to clear it with King anyways, so bouncing it is like unnecessary. So we go in 5, we go in 6, and we go in 5, 5, 5, 6, and we have 2 more spells. Like at this point, it's basically like over, right? If you cannot establish the board and you constantly get cleared out with Zorro, like you just lose. Slow and steady wins the race, right? So it doesn't matter what he plays actually at this point. He plays the movie law, reduces this dude by 2k for whatever reason, probably because he doesn't have anything that like works in conjunction with him, so he just uses it. Zorro 6 tries to remove that. It's just only a checker, so I'll like just counter it. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Attaching a Don as always. Crocodile always has to have a Don. Now we make all our minions 5, and then we just go face. 5 face, 5 face, 5 face. 6 face with my leader, 7 face with the king, and then we have the rest of the Don to defensively play next turn. I'm probably going to clear out the small guy. I actually went for the big guy. It doesn't matter since they both do the same. Once he has two Don attached, he's a 7k. If he would attach 2 Don to the other guy, it would also be a 7k. So, yeah, just remove that. Now he's trying to clear whatever. Apparently he has no good minions left in the tank. He's going face because he knows he's lost. Oh, actually playing another drawing another Deathwing. Just because we show him that we can beat him. Oh. Didn't even need to play the big spell. Like, my math is a little off in this game. Because like if I didn't draw the Orochi, I would have had to actually play the other spell as well if I wanted to block that. But it doesn't matter since it's 1. These games are very, very long. Okay, so that's really these games are really long. And I'm probably doing a really, really shitty job at commentating them. I mean, I did record them, and I'm just like talking about it, why I made what decision. But man, if I'm annoying you or whatever, you can just mute the video, look at the gameplay. But yeah, I hope you learned something from it, or you can take something from it in terms of decision making or whatever. Some plays might look a little weird, and if you want to know exactly what I was thinking in a specific situation, just let me know and I'll try to answer it. I mean, maybe you've noticed that sometimes right out of the blue, watching myself play, I would have done things different because I noticed that. So yeah, plays are definitely not perfect. I'm not a perfect player by far, right? I'm just some dude playing One Piece, and I love Crocodile, and that's it, right? So yeah, still big learning curve, and like a lot of sequencing mistakes that I do. But maybe it's also like good for you if you watch these videos and you realize how you realize the mistakes, you notice the mistakes that I do. Maybe that's just a good thing for you, because it is like improval, right? Finding mistakes, not repeating mistakes that you have seen somewhere else, and maybe you'll enjoy the deck that I've shown you so much that you just play it as well. I mean, the problem is Whitebeard. The deck's really bad against Whitebeard, even though the deck works really well in general. But yeah, I talked about that in my tier list video. Yeah, see you around, guys.